What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, this is Thomas Sowell's Trickle Down Theory and Tax Cuts for the Rich. This is his booklet that he put out. Put out a few years ago, but I was told to read this. Someone recommended me to read this, I should say, and so I picked it up. Said, all right, let's check this out, see what it's about. Actually, it's interesting. Thomas Sowell, interesting character. Again, like I said, this is a short little booklet. It took me about 30 minutes to read it. So, and like y'all know, I love books that get right to the point. Books like this get right to the point. I love them. Anyway, but he talks about the trickle down theory that we always hear about from different political parties, politicians, where they say, the rich, get richer, and then the poor, it trickles down and eventually gets to the poor. But he actually goes against that, if you want to say. He talks about how the trickle down theory is something that nobody has ever said about the trickle down theory. He goes into that saying you can't find anyone who actually said trickle down theory. He makes a point about that. But anyway, of course, we heard about it, during the age with Reagan and this and that. But to get somebody to actually quote, that's why I think he put the trickle down in quotes. But he, according to Tom, so you can't find anybody. I actually tried to find somewhere about the trickle down. I couldn't find it. But if somebody else can find it, let me know. But more importantly, what he goes over in the book is more so about when it goes to the tax cuts and the difference when the federal government cut taxes on the rich, they actually get more revenue. So that's something that that comes up, with the trickle down theory and the tax cuts, because a lot of times when the government when they cut taxes on the rich, they're more inclined to go into the marketplace, create business, create more activity, which in turn, the government ends up getting more tax revenue through people that have to pay taxes on a lower level, mid-level, and higher level. And when they raise tax rates, what ends up happening is a lot of very rich people, they have a lot of tax shelters, and they're actually able to put their money in tax shelters, and then the government don't even have a chance to get the tax revenue. So, and I've heard of stuff like that, where if you put it in the right kind of tax shelter, stuff like that, it won't even have a chance of being taxed because it's in a non-tax shelter. I mean, you get right to the point. Like I said, I'm not someone that tells the whole book, breaks down and give word by word. Encourage anybody to read it for yourself. I'll give a review on it. But that's what he goes into, and he makes his points, and he talks about who said it, when they said it, and why, and the different dates and stuff of when every president that actually cut taxes for the rich, the tax rate for the federal government, they actually got more. The federal government actually got more revenue, more money in through different streams, through small business, through low income, mid income, high income, because it's just more activity. Anytime the tax rate goes up, the rich say, well, you know what, I'm not going to pay that. I'm just going to put all my money up. And I'll just wait for the next president to come around, or wait for them to drop the tax rate. Then I'll put my money back in play. So that's pretty much what he went over. And he states, and again, he just states every time that the government raises the tax rates for the rich, they just put all their money up and just wait for the tax rate to fall back down before they put it back on the street and allow it to work. So good book to pick up. Again, get straight to the point. Like I said, this is a few years back. I want to say, I forget when did this book come out? Let's see. It was a few years back. 12. That's right, 2012. So Thomas Sowell, pick it up. It was a good read. Like I said, it took 30 minutes. Make some good points and make you kind of think about everything that's going on, especially with the difference in tax with the tax cuts and the tax or versus that tax cuts for the lower, and then tax hikes for the upper class, for the rich, the if you want to say rich or wealthy, tax hikes that's going into effect in this current day. But even in the past, he gives some great examples, and he gives stats and stuff. So that's good. A lot of people that's in the different stats and stuff, there's a good one for that. He has those in there. So again, pick it up. Great book. All right. KSK Book Review. Please subscribe. Please give feedback. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think about the book. All right.